Just want to thank you for jumping on with us tonight. I know we've got some of our team on the call as well as guests, and I want to welcome you here tonight. And I don't know how much this might be your first exposure to It Works. It might be a second, third exposure, but I want to welcome you here tonight. I appreciate you jumping on and spending your Friday night with us. And, we just have a lot of exciting things happening with It Works. Now, if this is your first exposure to It Works, I want you to know that tonight is not going to be our typical Party Pad presentation. We're actually not going to go through the products. We're going to talk very specifically about the business, the opportunity that's available right now with It Works, especially as we're closing out February. And this Ruby bonus is coming to an end. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as we get started. So first of all, I want to introduce myself to those of you who don't know who I am. My name is Cami Dempsey. I will have been with It Works 10 years next month. I can hardly believe it. The time has just flown by, and I don't feel old enough to be in It Works for 10 years. I've got 3 children. Landon is 10. He's the reason I started this crazy rap adventure, and we'll get into that in a minute here. But my middle child, Colton, is 8, and my daughter, my princess, my baby, is Skylar, and she's 6. And I am just so excited to be a mom of these 3 babies, and never in my wildest dreams did I think we'd be living the life that we're living today, but I'm so thankful that we are. Prior to joining It Works, I was a school teacher and a girls basketball coach, and that's all I ever wanted to do with my life. And it's funny because I always say I wasn't looking for It Works, but It Works found me. When I found out I was expecting my oldest child, Landon, a lot of things started going through my head. While I was doing my dream job, I was honestly not, while I was doing my dream job, we weren't making a ton of money, and there really wasn't time in the schedule for the job that we were doing to put kids into the mix. And when I was growing up, when I was younger, my mom was home with me, and I wanted to offer that for my children as well. And yet when I found out I was expecting Landon, I thought to myself, who's going to raise him while I'm at school every day raising other people's children? And as much as my dreams and goals were always to be a teacher and a coach, they were changing, they were shifting, because I wanted to be a mom more, and that was something I'd always wanted, was a family. And so, fast forward a couple months, we're thinking of different things I can do from home, including daycare, and there's a lot of red tape with that, and it just did not make sense for our family, and did not seem like something I really wanted to take on. And so, in the meantime, here I am, the first of all my friends to get pregnant and have a baby. And I'm thinking I'm going to be the only one of my friends in a grandma bathing suit this summer. And I'd heard about these wraps. I didn't believe in these wraps, but I thought for $100, I've spent $100 on a lot crazier things. And so I thought, what, I'm just going to try it. So I bought a full box of wraps. I bought a full treatment. I bought 4 wraps. And, I thought I'm going to give it a try. And so it was all for vanity reasons. I was not thinking of It Works as a business, that's for sure. But I wore the wrap. I waited 45 minutes. I actually took measurements. Now, It Works is that crazy wrap company. That's our flagship product. They do have 37 other products in their line. Again, I was not looking at the company as a business. I simply wanted the wraps. So I waited my 45 minutes, took the wrap off, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't see any change. So I was a little discouraged about that, but I had the full box. So I put that second one on 72 hours later, and I took that wrap off, and it looked like somebody had just shaved off the lower part of my tummy. I was floored. I was excited because I knew I'd get to be in a 2-piece bathing suit again. And really that was I know, right? Rebecca, you're totally pumping me up back there. I can see you rooting me on. But after that, I'm running around the house super excited. I'm going to wear a 2-piece again. And that's when my husband had the great idea that I should sell these fat patches. And I guess you can say the rest is history, because I started my business March of 2006. 18 months later, I retired from teaching to be a work-at-home mom. And another 18 months later, I retired my husband. We've been a full-time family for a good 6 years. I wrote a book almost 5 years ago called Retire Your Husband, and definitely something on a bucket list. Never thought that would happen, but this business has just opened my eyes to a whole new world. And my kids too. Indirectly, they're being impacted as well. And You know, I just cannot imagine what my life would be like without this Crazy Wrap thing, and it works. So, you know, I just want to talk to you a little bit about It Works, who It Works is. They started in 2000. Oops, I'm going to mute everybody, although you can unmute. We'll do questions at the end. I'll stop the recording and we'll do questions. I also have a few people that are going to chime in and share a little bit about why they picked It Works, and give you just another perspective, another story. It's just wild, the lives that are being changed with this amazing company. So, you know, in 2000, It Works opened their doors. In 2008, they went debt-free. You know, I love knowing my company is debt-free. When everybody was closing their doors because of the economy crashing, It Works went debt-free and they started paying out more money. In the entire life of the company, they've never once changed their comp plan, but to throw more money at us. And that's through our good bonuses, which stand for Get Out of Debt. And, you know, once they got debt-free, they went on a mission to help us become debt-free. I'm going to go ahead right now and show you what these good bonuses are for the month of February. Hello. We're in the month of February right now. So right now for February, for those guests that are on our Zoom with us tonight, I do want to let you know that we have several bonuses being offered right now. And for those of you that have yet to join It Works, as long as you join by the end of February, time is ticking, right? At least there's one extra day in February this month as we have leap year. But when you join It Works in the month of February, you will have until the end of April to go Ruby. And that's a position in our company I'll walk you through here in a minute. It earns on average about $500 to $600 a month. And this month when you join, as long as you promote to that position by the end of April, you'll get an extra $1,000 one-time cash payout. What would you do with an extra $1,000? I'm sure we can all think of something we do with that extra $1,000. So, you know, for anybody that promotes to Emerald before the end of February, you will get a $2,000 bonus. I know there's many of you that are working hard to get that bonus this month. All right, I love it. And then we have double good bonuses. So good bonuses started for us almost 5 years ago, that they would, you know, throw those promotions at us periodically throughout the year. And they call the month of March Mark's Madness, because that's when he first started these bonuses. He's a basketball coach, former basketball coach, and so you all know that the tournaments are in March, and so he'd always make that a special month for us, and that's next month. I can't imagine what they're going to do next month, just seeing what they've done for us here in February. So the double good bonuses, they doubled all the bonuses that they offered for Diamond, Double, Triple, and Presidential and Ambassador. So again, for anybody in It Works that hits one of these ranks for the first time in the month of February, they're going to earn these bonuses, and they'll be paid out over 24 months. So you'll get these paid out to you over 2 months or 2 years. And you know, as much as you know, when we joined this business, it was to absolutely change our life and have the opportunity for me to be a work-at-home mom and raise our babies when they were young. It also, it just so far exceeded our expectations, you know, and we've been able just to, I mean, other than our house debt, we're basically debt-free. And when you see the house we live in, to know that we only have a very little bit left on it, that's just powerful. It's very exciting to be able to pay cash for things. And we want you to have bigger houses, faster cars, but we want you to pay cash for them. And we want you to go debt-free. I don't know if you're, what's looming over your head, whether it's a mortgage, whether it's a car payment, whether it's college debt or medical debt, but these good bonuses can help you pay those off. That is for sure. So let's go ahead and can you all see the front of my party pad presentation? It says, have you heard of that Crazy Wrap thing? Is that what you're looking at right now? Okay. I am going to stop the screen share. Now you can see me again. And then I'm going to go ahead and, oh my goodness, people just keep joining us. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is getting fuller and fuller. All right. I'm going to screen share now this other thing. Okay, there you go. And if y'all have any questions, please feel free to throw them up in the chat room and I'll answer them for you at the end, or someone will answer them for you during the presentation. We've got our team on here and everybody supports each other. It's awesome. All right, so, you know, I have told you that the wrap is our flagship product. And the reason I want to just stop here for a minute is because when you look at starting a home-based business, you want, I mean, Network marketing is not on trial anymore. It is a reputable business model. As a matter of fact, Robert Kiyosaki, Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, they all say if they had to make their millions, billions over again, they would do it through a home-based business. And so network marketing is not on trial anymore. But what you do have to be careful of is what company are you going to partner with? What company will you call home? And I can promise you this, there are no perfect companies out there, but you can find the perfect company for you. And there's kind of a formula I want to encourage you to look for as you are joining a business. And for me, the flagship product was an absolute must, a consumable flagship product, meaning that it's something people reordered on a month-to-month basis. And our products we have 37 products total, and they're skincare, lifestyle products, weight loss products, stress, anxiety. We have a greens line, and then we have this body contouring ultimate body applicator cosmetic system, and this is our flagship product. Nobody else has anything like this, and the only place where somebody can purchase a wrap is through It Works independent distributors like us. They can do it in their home. It's affordable, it's easy, and it's fun, and guess what? It's safe. And gosh, guys, this keeps us in business because they can't go to any other store, place of business to get this product unless they're an It Works independent distributor like us. For those of you that are guests on our Zoom tonight, I do want you to know that we have a customer program. For those of you that decide you're just not ready for the business yet, I want to encourage you to jump on with our customer program, save 40 to 50% off all the products so you can begin trying the products, experience them for yourself. Once you try these products, you are gonna be floored and you are gonna see results. All of our products are results driven, and all of the products help take the wrap results to a whole nother level. And when people start asking what you're doing, if you haven't joined already, that will be the perfect time to do so. So in the event that you decide not to take the plunge into the business tonight, I want you to get started in our loyal customer program, which is a program you can join for free as long as you buy products for 3 consecutive months. All right, so let's talk about the business. Let's talk about how you're gonna build this business with us. Well, first of all, I just want to preface this with, prior to joining It Works, I had never done a business before. I had owned some rental properties in college, but by no means had I ever experienced running my own business. And what I love about the 3 steps to success with It Works is it unlocks every penny in the compensation plan. It takes all the guesswork out of building a business. And for me, that made this extremely duplicatable, something that I could do and teach my team to do. And the name of the game is, how quickly can you complete these 3 steps and help your team do the same? And you just repeat this month after month after month. And the first step is to simply join the business, join the party. It's gonna come with a box of wraps. It's gonna come with 4 sample defining gel bottles. It's also gonna come with several marketing materials. So for $100, you can start your multi-million-dollar business. It is willable and sellable. With a home-based business like It Works, you're building a residual income, which means you get paid month after month for something you do one time. There is a $20 website fee. You do not carry inventory. It's free your first month, and then it's $20 each month thereafter. At any time you're no longer building the business, you can shut it down. You're not locked into that $20 website fee for any period of time. It is completely a tax deduction, of course, because it's a business expense. And one of the reasons I was looking for a home-based business, on top of the fact that I wanted to be a work-at-home mom, was I wanted tax write-offs. I wanted the tax write-offs of a big bit that big business owners have the benefit of taking advantage of. So join the party. It's $99. Your monthly overhead each and every month to run your business is an $80 auto ship. What I love about this auto ship is it qualifies you every month to get paid on your downline. If something were to ever happen to me, if I were to no longer be able to work my business, as long as I run that $80 monthly auto ship, I will continue to get paid. The beauty of it is you're going to fall in love with the products, and you're going to use a handful of these products yourselves. Now, interestingly enough, when I first started this business, I could not afford to use these products myself. So I actually used my auto ship to purchase wraps, and it held me accountable every month to get the wrap on at least 8 people. And it, you know, I earned wrap cash from that, and it covered the cost of my monthly auto ship. Again, that's something you can turn off at any time. And in the beginning, as you're getting your business up and running, if you would rather qualify each month with $150 in product sales, you can do that. But I highly encourage you to utilize the auto ship option as soon as you're able to do that, because again, like I said, if anything were to happen to you, your family would continue to get paid, or whoever you will or sell the business to could continue to collect on the residual income that you'd built with your business. Now, for those of you getting started, I do want to stop here for a minute before we before we move on to step 2, and I want to walk you through boosting. It is only $99 to join. I love how affordable it is to join. I love that you get 4 wraps with that. Whether you use those wraps to tighten, tone, and firm yourself, or whether you use those wraps to start building your business and getting the wrap on others, you'll recoup every bit of your investment, because we don't wrap people for free. So keep that in mind. Now, for those of you that want to really get on the fast track to success, I want to talk to you about boosting. It's $99 to join, but there is a mini booster package, and there is a large booster package. Gosh, I should have pulled up the mini booster package and the large booster. I'll have to remember to do that next time. But the mini booster is $149. It is only available at sign up. If you register for the business, check out and do not do the mini booster, you'll never have an opportunity to go back and do it again. So that one you have to do at sign up. The larger boost is available anytime you want, as often as you want. And that comes with a much larger quantity of wraps and additional products, because that one is $349. Now, let me just tell you, the $149 mini booster, I tell people you can't afford not to mini boost, because it gives you a little over $300 worth of product wholesale for $149. So that's why it's only available at sign up, because it's such a great deal. And I encourage anybody that I bring on my team to boost if they can, because you're going to buy all those products anyway. Those are all the products you'll use to demo your business when you're sitting down with someone one-on-one, or when you're getting in people's homes and introducing the business and the products to them. Let's go ahead and move on to step 2, which is Wrap Rewards. Wrap Rewards is a program that we offer with It Works that allows you to purchase wraps at a discounted price, $24.95, and normally our price for a box of wraps is $59. So you're getting it less than half the price. And we can make a significant amount of wrap cash. And when you can purchase wraps at $24.95, your profit margin is much larger. So every time you gather 2 customers for the life of your business, you're going to get a box of wraps for that $24.95 price. And in your first 30 days, we want you to gather 4 customers, so that not only can you take advantage of 2 boxes of Wrap Rewards, you'll also earn a $120 shopping spree. And you have 30 days to do that. It will also, gathering those 4 loyals will also qualify you for the Ruby bonus that we mentioned at the beginning, and I will hit that again here in a minute. Hold on just a second. I'm going to stop the share and show you my face again and just check in with you. When you join for $99, your next goal is to gather 4 loyal customers, because you certainly want to get that $120 shopping spree. I love that it costs $99 to join, and you can still earn that shopping spree, which is more product than what it cost you to sign up. It really is a no-risk investment. All right, let's see here. I'm going to start screen sharing again. Mike, I see you jumped on. It looks like Ashley, but I know it's you, Mike. All right, I'm going to screen share again, and we are going to walk through step 3, and that's Go Ruby. So like I said before, Ruby is the position in It Works that you can earn an extra $500 to $600 on a monthly basis. You can do that in as little as 60 days. And as soon as you as soon as you hit the position of Ruby, as long as you do that in your first 2 calendar months, you'll earn that $1,000 bonus. But that's only available for people that sign up the month of February. So it's a great time to start a business, to start a wrap business, that's for sure. This kind of gives you a visual of what Ruby is. Imagine you're the one in red there with the long hair. Sorry, gentlemen. And you bring on 3 people on your team, and one of those people bring on 2. That will make up a Ruby structure. And again, every time you bring someone into It Works, you are also going to show them these 3 steps, and you're going to teach them how to do that themselves. You know, I want you to think for a minute. For those of you that are guests on this call with us right now, think of 4 people that you know that would want these products. Maybe they have stress and anxiety. Maybe they've got pain and they need a product like Relief. Maybe they drink energy drinks all the time, and our healthy version of an energy drink would be right up their alley. Maybe they're looking to lose weight, and our new It Works system, Wrap, Remove, Reboot, would be something that they'd be looking for. I know all of us know at least 4 people that would use these products, especially because these are everyday kind of products. A lot of these products are going to be products that you add and you use for the rest of your life to stay healthier, to look younger on the outside, to live longer because of the health on the inside of your body as well. And then think of 3 people that you know that maybe they're always talking about needing extra money, or maybe they're talking about they just lost their job, or they need, or they, you know, their commissions are down, or maybe they want to do what I did. Maybe they want to retire and be a full-time work-at-home mom. I know there's a lot of mommies and daddies out there working, and they want to be home with their family. And you know, something that was never in our mindset was being a full-time family, and It Works made that a reality for us. So let's go ahead and look at what people are making on average within It Works at the different positions. So these are annual earnings per rank. And as you can see, when you get started as a distributor, distributors are making about a little less than $800 on average every year. That's enough to pay for your habit. I mean, you can join this business just to simply make enough product to pay for your own product purchases. And I call it supporting your habit, and then also get the tax write-offs. Look at the Ruby position. Like I said, that's $500 to $600 extra every month. And in the month of February, you'll get that $1,000 bonus on top of it if you go Ruby by the end of April. You can get it as soon as possible, but you have till the end of April to do that. And Emerald earns about $10,000 extra every year. Can you imagine the amount of debt you could pay off with an extra $10,000? We talked about that earlier. It might be medical debt, it might be college debt, it might be car payments, or even a house payment. Maybe it's a pool you want to put in your backyard, or a vacation you want to take with your family, and you just have not been able to do that. Maybe it's private schooling. You want to send your kids to private school. Whatever the case might be, what I love about this chart, you can tell me what you're looking to make, and we can put a plan together to help you reach that plan, and really talk about the time that you have to invest. And I think between the time you have to invest and your contacts and who you know will depend how quickly we can get there. But sky's the limit, and social media has made things so much simpler to connect with people from your past and present, as well as people you're going to meet in your future as well. So, I showed you all the bonuses that are available this month. At the position of Emerald, you can earn a $2,000 bonus this month. Diamond is $20,000. Double is a $30,000 bonus. Triple is a $50,000 bonus. Presidential is $100,000, and Ambassador is $150,000. So they're pretty awesome bonuses, and we're praying hard they extend those for the month of March. And March is a much longer month, and will give us a lot more time to go for those bonuses as well. So before we end our, all right, let's see if I can do this. Before we end our Zoom with you, I wanted to take some time and have you hear from some other people on our team that are experiencing crazy success. And I wanted to start with some brand new friends of mine, and it feels like I've known them for my entire life, but I've only known them for a year. They signed a year ago, and it was the first time these good bonuses had ever been announced, the double good bonuses, not the good bonuses, but it was the first time they'd ever doubled them. And so when they joined It Works, these double good bonuses were just announced. They went Ruby in their first 2 weeks and earned a $500 bonus, and then over the next 5 months earned $60,000 in double good bonuses and good bonuses. Both Mike and Ashley promoted to the position of double diamond. And it's been a life-changing year for you guys, hasn't it, Mike? Let's see if I can find you and unmute you. There he is. All right, Mike, I'm going to unmute you. Ashley, you made it home.
Yeah, just made it home.
So Mike and Ashley, I know you guys have literally been with It Works for a year now, which it feels like I've been blessed to have you in my life forever. But I'm so thankful you joined February 11th of 2015. Tell us a little bit about how It Works has changed your life over the last year. I love when people say, give us a year and we'll change your life. And sometimes it takes longer for people, you know, to really see some of the rewarding financial blessings that this business gives people. But you guys really came out of the gate with a bang because of these good bonuses. So tell us what It Works has done for you over the last year, and then maybe share a little bit about what these good bonuses mean to you.
Yeah, well, for us, a huge part of what this business has done is Mike is now a stay-at-home dad. Not just the financial bonus, like Cami talked about, we've earned $60,000 in good bonuses, but just being able to be a full-time family now, where like he was one of the only dads at our Valentine's Day parties for our kids. But outside of that, just the people that we've been able to reconnect with and the friends that we've made in this business has just been something that is just so fulfilling and rewarding. And seeing other people's wins and successes just kind of fuels your cup when you're around like-minded people and people that are pouring love and speaking love and life into your business and into just your life every day has been like absolutely amazing. Having around negative people.
Oh, I know. It's so funny because I flew into Arkansas this last week to meet a few teammates that I've known through phone conversations and things like this, but have never spent much time with. And I was just blown away what amazing women they were. And I just think, this is such a God thing how this happens time and time again, that he just connects us with such cool people. But I feel like it's because, we all are doing this voluntarily. We're all busy. We all have a lot of stuff going on in our life. But the one thing we all have in common is we've decided that things have to change. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing day in and day out, expecting different results. And this group right here has decided that no more. Life has to look different for us, and we're willing to do what it takes to make that change. And you guys certainly have done that and led by example. Mike, why don't you owned an IT company. It grew 800% in the last 4 years, and you just walked away from it?
Yeah, so like you said, I owned an IT company. A traditional business that on paper most would look at was say it's a successful, rapidly growing company. We've grown 800% in 4 years. We'd hired almost 20 employees. We're on pace to do a couple $1 million in business last year. Since we started doing this, people have asked, like, Mike, why would people like you who own a company that's growing fast do something like this? And the truth is, as a small business owner, even though my revenue is going up really fast for my company, my take home wasn't going fast. I had the constant decision to make of, do I want to take home more money, make more money personally, or reinvest that in my company to keep it growing fast? And it just kind of seemed like at the end of the month, like there's never money left over, whether something was going wrong with the car or we had dental bills. And we were just kind of racking up credit card debt. We're at the point where we had to do something different. Now, for me, I never, ever wanted to do something like this. And when we did say yes, like I was still skeptical. I didn't believe people made money at these things. And like Cami said, after 5 months in this business, we had reached a level where we make an average of $10,000 a month and earn $60,000 in bonuses after 5 months. And I never, ever would have dreamed, like we joined this hoping for just an extra $500 a month. And I never could have even possibly imagined I'd be retired after 9 months. And just as a business owner, like it's a super humbling thing to admit that this $99 investment, $99 crazy wrap thing that you can walk away from any time, it was a better business opportunity than my traditional business that most people look at and say, that's a great business to own. And like our story is like pretty, it's pretty extreme. We signed up enough people to go triple diamond this month and earn a $50,000 bonus to go presidential diamond in the next couple of months. But what that tells me is if we can do all those things, I know you can hit whatever your goals are, whether you just want that $500 a month, you need an extra $1,000 a month. You can totally do that. Like, we're just normal everyday people who didn't believe people made money at these things and gave it a shot. And it's completely changed our life. And it's not just our lives. We've watched it change so many others. I lost count, but a couple of dozen people on our team went Ruby within the first couple months of doing this business. We've had people earn $10,000 bonuses. We've watched, one of our good friends is a mom of 6 boys. She works full time and she's a varsity cheerleading coach. That is a crazy, crazy workload. And now because of It Works, she's been able to quit her day job and be a stay-at-home mom. We have another one of our friends, they have a 7-year-old daughter, and ever since their daughter's been born, like, they've just struggled with their finances. They've never been able to afford to buy a house that their daughter could call home. But now because of It Works, their family has finally been able to purchase their first house. It's just an amazing thing. And they also got to pay cash for a car. Like, I could just go on and on and on about this, like something I didn't believe, like, people made money it's changed so many lives. Like, I can't believe how many lives this has changed. And so for us, like I said, like, I was super skeptical about this. What I did find out after we joined is anybody can do this and be successful, but we joined because we were part of something we saw as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So you people, if you're watching this Zoom, like, you're already part of something that's really special, or you have a chance to be part of like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And Cami can't say this, but yeah, Cami Dempsey's a big, big deal. This is somebody who's been the top income earner worldwide in the history of this company. This is somebody who's built a team of 70,000 people, and she has over 500,000 customers. And this is somebody who makes millions of dollars a year in this business. Like, this is not a normal everyday opportunity to have this person supporting and mentoring our teams, doing video conferencing for us. And then what happened was at It Works, they said, okay, Cami Dempsey, you promoted all the way to the top. You built a team of 70,000 people. You get to start all over again. So this amazing person now has a fire in her belly to do it all over again. And so us, the people on her teams, we're the beneficiaries of, the most successful person in the history of the company being fired up all over again. Like, this is not a normal everyday opportunity.
Mike, I love that. I am fired up all over again. I'm traveling more than I've traveled in years. I think I don't even know how many states I've been in. I'm waking up with amnesia right now, and whose bed am I in? And I got to see Arkansas for the first time this week. I was in Minnesota 3 times, Colorado, and then I'm from Michigan. So thank you for that, Mike. It's always very humbling, and especially to know what good friends we are now, especially after you gave me such a hard time in the beginning.
I'm glad you forgave me.
There's another person on this call that gave me a hard time in the beginning. Her husband had kind of said, I want you to take a look at this company. And she said, well, I don't know. I like the company I'm with. And yet she did. She took a look at what we had, and she wasn't too hard on me either, Mike. You weren't either. I just like to give you a hard time. But Brandy and AJ, I wanted to bring you on because I want to say you joined 3 years ago. Is that right? I mean, it was probably only the second time the good bonuses had been announced, and you guys joined, and you guys earned a handful of good bonuses. Will you remind me again the total of good bonuses that you earned?
AJ is the numbers guy. He's going to tell you.
I think you earned 20 in good bonuses, didn't you? Did you earn 20 or 25?
Yeah, I was 35 in good bonuses.
35.
Unfortunately, at the time, they didn't have the double, so I guess it would have been 70 then, but that's just our luck. So
yeah,
we were fortunate. We came on board reluctantly for Bran. I was all about it, so I'll take credit for that. What we've done since then, I'll give her all the credit for. But yeah, it's been an amazing ride. We almost hit triple diamond in our first year. And I have to admit, the one thing I love about this business is last year was a struggle for us. I'll be completely transparent. We had a lot of health issues, but more importantly, when we reflect on it, we had a lot of excuses, right? And so the beautiful thing about this is that we had epiphanies and just some mindset changes, the smallest tweaks. And this month, it's led to finishing 2 steps to success profiles with some people set up for Ruby in their first 2 weeks of business. It's just been incredible. But so as far as those bonuses are concerned, that's great. We enjoyed it, but there's nothing better than seeing a single mom being able to keep her pay for electric bill, or a college student, having to, saving them from having to work an extra job or so, and helping out with the inevitable debt that's going on. So we started for ourselves, but we stay for those who join and come on board with us. So
Absolutely. And I love that, like AJ said, we had a lot. It was like, oh my gosh, all of our health challenges happened last year. It felt like just we were bombarded all at once. But what we had done the year before in our business, we created truly a walk away income. And so it allowed us the freedom to take that time that we needed, to refuel ourselves and take care of ourselves. And no job would have allowed us to do that. We would have been able, I always say that would have been a corporate America's nightmare, right? Because there would have been no job that would have been understanding of that much health stuff that we had. And so we're so grateful to It Works. Like Ashley and Mike were saying, the mentorship here, the like-minded people, it's just amazing when you plug in and you have so many people that are cheering you on. And we absolutely love It Works and what it's done for our family.
Yeah, and the one thing I'll say without taking up too much of the time is that Mike Till hit the nail on the head when he said, if you're having a bad day, go to a party or do anything really affiliated with It Works. And if you're having a good day, do the same thing, right? Because the people in this organization will, no matter how bad or how rough things are going in your life, there's enough people that'll pick you up. And for the guests on the call, whether it's money, whether it's extra income, freedom of time, or just happy and positive perspectives in life, friendships, fun, and freedom is what we're built on. And this is by far the place to do it. Our life is completely changed. It's made our relationship tighter, which is invaluable. So we're definitely fortunate. So.
It's really cool. I'll add this one more thing. When I was in my other company before the Awesome It Works found us, this was something that we didn't get to work together. And it was me going out, doing lots of parties by myself, and I was more or less leaving AJ at home. And so for a long time, he was like a single dad. And it took up a lot of my time. This is something that we can work together, and we just have fun. We balance each other, and we absolutely love what we do. So yeah, like he said, if you're a guest on the call, you're going to find so many amazing things. Everybody will highlight different things for you, but you'll absolutely love It Works. It's been a life changer for us.
You guys have had an amazing February. Oh my gosh, you've been on fire. But that is one of the reasons why I wanted to highlight you, because you have had life stuff this year, and this business has continued to pay you from the work that you did that first year when things were just blowing up out of the water. And I'm so thankful for a business that we can earn residual income like you guys have built with It Works and continue to build. And I love that you said it started with you, but now it's about others. And yet the more you help others, the further you get on where you want to go. And I love when Zig Ziglar says, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. And that's the name of the game with It Works.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, we are coming up to our time of, we've been on for about 30 minutes. So I want, Ashley, I wanted you to close us out tonight.
You're so sweet. I love you. Put me on the spot. I'm just kidding.
You're welcome. I love to do that to you guys. Brandy and AJ, you did well with me putting you on the spot.
So we joined this company a year ago, and like Mike said, we were super, super skeptical. I was an esthetician, so I was very skeptical about the wrap. And once I could, totally wrap my brain around this thing and all these products that we had, I thought to myself, like, not only do I want this, but everybody I know is going to want these products. And so, everybody on this call has a choice. You can either choose to be a loyal customer. Most people want to be involved with It Works in one of two ways. They either want to be a loyal customer and get a really great discount on products, or they say to themselves, I not only want to be a loyal customer and get a discount, but I want to make a little bit of extra money too. And that's where we saw ourselves a year ago. After we did our due diligence and checked it out, I said to Mike, he was still grumpy and we're not doing this. And I was super excited. And so I was like, well, we don't have to do it, you know. We're not going to be any better off or any worse off. We're going to be in the exact same position, but you know, the bank's not going to call us tomorrow and say, hey, here's an extra $500. We have to go do something different to get something different. And so I think for me, that's when kind of my fear started setting in, and I started thinking, okay, can I do this? Am I going to make money? You know, and I said that to Mike. I was like, what if we do it and we don't make any money? And he's like, Ash,
it's like either we'll sell our box of wraps and get our $99 back, or we'll be stuck with our wraps and our abs will look fabulous. The worst case scenario is better wraps.
Yep, totally. So then I think I started going all the what ifs. Like, okay, what if we do it? What if I put in a little bit of time, you know, 2 to 5 hours a week, and I listen to some of the things that Cami tells us to do? Obviously, she's got it figured out. We could make a little bit of extra money. And at the end of the day, extra money is extra money. And so I said, well, I'd rather say like it didn't work a year from now than what if it did and I didn't even try. And I think that's just the place that I got to where I was like, you know, Cami's doing this with or without me. I want to hop on that train and, you know, see if this works for us. And I'm so thankful that we did. Our year, like Cami said, was February 11th, and I was bawling February 11th when we did a party and I started to close us out, because I thought to myself, like, we are at a year from now, and it did work, you know, like we did make extra money. We've helped a lot of people along the way, and I cannot imagine if we would have said no to this. So thank you, Cami, for believing in us and just giving us this opportunity.
Gosh, you bet. I'm the lucky one. I have all these amazing people in my life. Maybe after 10 years, you guys will be as lucky as I am to be surrounded with such a cloud of phenomenal people. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to go ahead and stop the recording if I can figure out how to do this. I'm going to stop the screen share.